Next door comments on. I think the subject was "Big Win for Trump," and I wish I could find the date, but I can't. A comment came from Antoniette. Antoniette writes, MAGA. I had several posts on Scoop, Netflix. Keith, on one of them, writes, I honestly believe those who are hopeless don't have God as Lord and Savior in their life. In my journey, God is part of my life, and having been homeless, abandoned by family and friends, if I didn't have God, I don't know what would become of me. And my journey, I'm continuing. Maybe my soul, if God wasn't in my heart, would have been crushed, imploded, like an aluminum can. Suicide is a cowardly way out. Thank God it's one of the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not kill or murder. In reply to Kennedy, a competent pilot. Now this comment is, relevant to the subject. So here's a moment on the subject. Months ago, I watched a pilot take the investigation report from John Kennedy's crash, where he and his wife and his sister-in-law died, and he put it in a simulator and then took his viewers through the entire flight. And I had a sense of why John had died. Then the anniversary of this crash came up months later, which was recent, and I was able to, I feel, equipped with what I knew from this flight simulator, I was able to offer something more factual when so much about the Kennedys is impulsive and emotional. So that was the content of my report. Again, a more factual account of the crash rather than a celebrity reaction to the crash. And that post solicited a comment from Helen. I find out a lot here. Thank you, guys. I'm going to reread it. I find out a lot on here. On here meaning next door. Thank you, guys. And Helen, you're welcome. Now this one is very recent. In reply to GOP's near heart attack pulse. This is today is Thursday, and this post was this week. And David writes, now that it's K instead of J, DJT wants debate rules changed. Prosecutor versus felon should be interesting. Buy extra popcorn. Ciao, Dave. So I wrote very recently, Marriage Trap. Gosh, I commented on Melania's marriage to Donald Trump, and then other political wives, including Barbara Bush, who is the mother of George W. and the wife of H.W. Bush. I've had Tipper Gore in there, which means Tipper Gore and Al Gore, and Hillary Clinton, which is Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton. And then I made it personal, and I'm not really sure what my point was. But given the fact, somewhere along the line I said something, and Jimmy wrote, agreed. Oh, and now I'm rereading it. Jimmy is writing, agreed to Linda, not to me. And Linda, so I got two comments on the same post. To refer the word I, not I, meaning I, the grammatically correct way to write I, instead of misusing I, meaning what we see with, the two we have in our heads as humans. I used the wrong word, and Linda is telling me to brush up on your English. Thank you. And